We're live.
Good afternoon, or good morning, everybody. Excuse me. Welcome to 2022. Welcome to the January Philadelphia Land Bank Board meeting. We are going to start with a statement from our attorney about holding virtual meetings.
Good morning. Today's board meeting is being held remotely by an authorized communication device because of the continued closure of land bank offices to the public due to the COVID pandemic. It is being recorded. Questions and comments may be submitted using the Q&A function or the raise hand function at the bottom of your screen. Please do not use the chat function. If you are calling in and not using the Zoom webinar link, you may ask questions or make comments by pressing *9 on your phone. If any member of the public has any problems submitting questions or comments, please send an email to andrea.sa@phdc.phila.gov, which is posted in the chat. Please note that all questions or comments received by email or through the Q&A function will be included in the minutes. Prior to today's public session, the board held an executive session at which the board received updates about the Minority Developer Program and the process for streamlining the transfer of city-owned surplus properties into the land bank. Thank you.
Thank you. And now we're going to go to roll call.
All right. Ann Fedulin.
Here.
Alexander Balloon.
Here.
Andrew Goodman.
Here.
Richard DeMarco.
Here.
Maria Gonzalez.
Here.
Joshu Harris. Michael Johns.
Here, but having video issues.
Okay. Michael Kuntz. Rebecca Lopez Chris.
I'm here.
Rick Sauer. All right, we have a quorum and can proceed.
Thank you.
Oh,
Now
I'm
we're
sorry,
gonna-
one more.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I apologize. Majida Rashid.
Here.
Thank you, Majida.
Sorry about that. All right. Next, we have on the agenda approval of the minutes from the December Land Bank Board meeting. And hopefully the board has had a chance to review those minutes. If there's no questions or comments, can I get a motion?
I approve that we approve the minutes. I move that we approve the minutes.
Second.
All right, motion has been made and properly seconded to approve the Land Bank Board minutes from the December 14th, 2021 Land Bank Board meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Minutes carry, and we are on to the Executive Director's report.
Good morning, board members. There'll be a brief report. I just wanted to talk to the board and inform the public about we've launched and started our first class for the Minority Developer Program that occurred last night. At this point, just so the public and the board is aware, there are multiple parts to this program. We have 16 businesses that are participating in the first cycle, about 25 people. The workshop is focused on how to get through and the nuances of getting approval for city-owned properties for disposition. Last night was our first session. We will have 4 to 6 sessions, also a mock RFP. There will also be a website that will be added to the PHDC website with information. We hope to get things rolling with issuing RFPs to this group in early February. Very excited about it. Was 100% participation in attendance. So just wanted to inform the board that we're moving forward with this program.
Great. Thank you for that. And now we go on to the action item part of the agenda, and we have a one property for disposition this month. It is 2257 Hope Street for disposition as a garden open space.
Morning, everybody. Today we're asking the board to authorize conveyance of a property to Impact Services Corporation. Impact will be stabilizing and developing this property, 2257 Hope Street, into managed open space. Debris will be cleaned out. And the property will be fenced for the installation of a pollinator garden, and the remaining ground will be capped by environmental fabric and gravel. The proposal was unsolicited and evaluated pursuant to the current disposition policy. 2257 Hope Street is in Council District 7. Sale price will be $35,000, at which the land bank will issue a mortgage equal to that amount. for the transaction to facilitate a nominal transaction. Evidence of funds to complete the development have been submitted. The applicant's compliant and in good standing with the city of Philadelphia. No economic opportunity plan will be required for the project. Use restrictions will be applied as the property will be subject to use restriction as just community garden and open space. The project will also be subject to an irrevocable power of attorney and right of reverter entry as well.
Thank you, Jesse. Any questions or comments from the board on this item? Andrea, did we receive any emails or comments on this item?
We did not receive any emails or comments.
Okay. I will note for the record that there was a comment from Sarah Palmer, who is the supervisor of the Kensington Library, expressing support for this item. And I will now say, are there any members of the public that wish to provide comment on this item? There's a hand up by Casey O'Donnell.
You guys hear me?
Yes, we can. Go ahead.
Thanks. I just want to add that we were brought into this process to help the library establish space for the neighborhood. So our goal here is to stabilize and manage that space, largely for programming associated with the library. Otherwise, we wouldn't have sort of pursued anything that far south. And we did connect with other neighborhood groups and other CDCs to see if anybody else was interested. Nobody else stepped up. So we decided we would work with the library to do this.
Great, thank you. Any other members of the public that wish to comment on this item? Seeing none, can I get a motion from the board?
So moved.
I second.
A motion has been made and properly seconded to approve the disposition of 2257 Hope Street for garden open space. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. That is the end of the action item section of the agenda. Do we have any members of the public who wish to approach the board about any old or new business? Seeing none, can I get a motion from the board to adjourn?
I move that we adjourn the meeting.
Second.
I second.
A motion has been made and properly seconded to adjourn the January meeting of the Philadelphia Land Bank Board. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, we will see folks in February. Try to stay safe and be well till then. Thank you.
Great. Thank you.
Take care.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.